everyone, this is Princess Farron once again. We're back with Final Fantasy XIV. We're here in Radz-at-Han to carry on with the Hildibrand series. So we'll just talk to Nashu Makaraka. Lunar Conspiracy. Jude, I have a new lead, and just as I promised, you're the first to know. Before we get into the details though, I should give you back your soul container. I gave it a good scrub first, of course. Being the gentleman that he is, I'm sure the inspector wouldn't want to leave any lingering spiritual orders. There! Now you can listen to my findings without having distracting thoughts like, when is Nashu going to give me back my soul container? As for the deal I mentioned, I was thumbing through a periodical and found an article on alien abduction. The way it was described was almost exactly what happened to the inspector. It even had a little diagram of a man swimming in midair. Anyway, the author seemed convinced that the victim had been taken to the moon. Why does this sound like the kind of rubbish that Bavarian Truth publishes? That's because it is! You remember Dorian, the editor in briefs? He was the one who wrote it! And he plans on doing research for the next edition on the moon itself. Apparently there's a portal or something in Garlemald that will take you straight there. Oh, but a world-hopping adventurer like you must have been to the moon already. Know it's like the back of your hand, I bet. I thought so. It'll be nice to have an expert guide up there to help me search for clues. What say you? To the moon, Ashu. Right, I'll start packing my bags. I don't know what the weather is like on the moon, but I remember Garlemald being a bit chilly when I was there. Let's go to Garlemald then. Let's see if this new quest will be as fun as it usually is. I remember the quests that were released with the Shadowbringer expansion were amongst the funniest for Hildibrand, in my opinion. Okay, here's Nashu. Oh, it's much colder than I remembered. I sure hope this lunar gate is closed. The Tower of Babel? You mean the big spiky spire? Oh, we definitely shouldn't get lost on the way there. Let's get moving. send us up to the moon, just like that? Oh, courage, Nashu. It'll be alright. Ah, you're with them, aren't you? The aliens have infiltrated every layer of our society. What in blazes are you talking about? I'm Dalmascan, born and raised. Oh look, it's Dorian, the editor in briefs. That's Dillian, editor in chief. Thank you very much. And you were friends of the abducted, I believe. Jude, greetings. Are you acquainted with this man by any chance? Well, he exposed it in my direction once. And that was enough, I'd wager. He has trouble reaching all over him. Jude, as in Jude Icarus, slayer of God, savior of Ishgard, liberated of the provinces, stiller of Pence? How did I fail to recognize such an unbelievably famous individual? As a champion of the people, you have a duty to lead us through this fact-stangling checkpoint. We cannot let our comrade's abduction go unsolved. He needs you! And the world needs my next article. Any belief he was taken to the moon? Well, that certainly sounds like an emergency to me. Your acquaintance here seems sincere in his desire to help, so I'll grant him special dispensation to accompany you just this once. You may proceed to the nether gate. Mysterious forces have thrust us together, and though I trust the fates about as much as I trust that obviously compromised gate guard, I will leave no moonstone unturned. The truth is up there. Whatever Dalian says. Whee! We're floating or something. Floating on our way to the moon. Okay. Oh, the moon is just as white and shiny up close. But not made of cheese. And no sign of Inspector Hildibrand either. So, we've already arrived? The Empire's technology is more advanced than I feared. Over there! The aliens have built some kind of forward base on the lunar surface. Must sneak in and blow the lid on their invasion plans. Looks like Dorian has a lead. Come on, we should follow him. I think he's worse than Nashu and Hildibrand combined, if that is possible. Oh, leave the operates alone. Aliens! Honest to God, aliens! I never expected them to be so tall! Or so small and bunny-like. That voice speaking inside my head! I don't know the words, but their meaning is clear. Are they building psychic powers to try and brainwash me?
You alright there, friend? Need help with anything in particular?
And this one speaks our tongue fluently. Learned it from our Charlian collaborators, I'll wager. Don't think you fool me. With your adorable bunny nose and silken ears, I'll bring tutors before you arrive to beguile my fellow men.
You're one of Yurianchi's friends, aren't you? I'm not sure who put such odd ideas into your companion's head, but would you mind setting him straight for me?
The Loporrits are allies of all mankind. Misguided attempts to make us live off carrots alone notwithstanding. They got to you, didn't they? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I've heard rumors about the disbanded Scions of the Seventh Thorn. The formerly secret society has in truth become all the more secret, that it may pull our leader's strings from the shadows.
Hold it right there, mister. I won't stand here and listen to you slander Jude or this lovely bunny any longer. You better not libel them either. We actually came here in search of Inspector Hildibrand, a dashing gentleman who we think was brought here by a shiny flying saucer. You wouldn't happen to have seen either of them around here, would you? I feel I would have remembered if I had. The others might have seen something though. Why don't I take you over to Bestway's burrow and you can ask him about it yourself?
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Please lead the way.
If nothing else, getting an eyeful of the facilities we build for the benefit of mankind should help reassure your suspicious friend there.
He's the one who's lunatic. Not the Loporrits.
So many bunnies!
If they can build a forward base on this scale, then what hope does mankind have against them?
Oh, for the love of carrots, this is not a military operation. We don't see any cannons or assault craft. We haven't had any weaponry at all. Take your time and chat with whomever you like. As for me, I've got perfectly innocuous and not at all nefarious things to do. Bye now!
Right then, let's get on with the investigation. Okay. Look, they even have an aetheroid there. Up there, here. An aetheroid. Convenient tool for meeting with our Charlene conspirators, no doubt. Oh, I'll tell you, aetheroids were an elegant invasion, but it was really just one of many alien technological secrets received in exchange for their undying loyalty. And pearls too. Be careful what you say on those private calls. The Charlians are always listening.
But can't say I've noticed anything out of the ordinary. Sorry.
Not to worry, we'll try our luck elsewhere.
Thank you.
Furry-faced liars, a lot of them! They're probably hiding an entire fleet of alien attack craft. He's lunatic. Oh, no. I can't use the map. Oh, dear. I was with them, I gotta return there. Oh, that's a big fan. Must get hot in here. A propulsion engine! Of course! This is no mere moon. You know, the satellite upon which we stand was never a natural celestial body, right? It was a grand fabrication of the ancients. You were in contact with aliens even back then. But the purpose of the ambitious construction has eluded us. Until now, it's obvious that the moon is a colossal star-faring vessel. Right. Sure.
Oh, ever since we built the extracted 6000, we get all kinds of people around here. Can you describe your missing friend in a bit more detail?
Well, he's very gentlemanly and dapper, if you look past the almost certainly tattered state of his clothing.
Though their fashion sense can be a bit eclectic, our visiting adventurers are always dressed impeccably. Not to be rude, but I have a feeling your friend would have stood out in that crowd.
He's probably strapped to a table somewhere, even as we speak, enduring unspeakable experiments. From what I've pieced together so far, the giant alien is the master, and all these smaller xeno-bunnies are artificial lifeforms created to serve as minions in his armies. Their harmless appearance is part of the strategy. As soon as you let your guard down, snap! They take you down like a pack of tiny herbivorous wolves.
Dorian has some interesting theories, doesn't he? Being able to death by a mob of cuddly bunnies doesn't sound like a bad way to go. No gentleman in red clothes, I'm afraid, but I did spot an object in flight that I couldn't immediately identify. It was while I was out gathering materials in the south of Merlamatorum. I presume it was just some elegant relic or new species of floating jellyfish. I didn't think too much of it.
Cool, now that sounds promising. Thank you for your time. What's this then? A port for growing new xenobunnies. They must plan to produce them in the millions and overwhelm us with the sheer fuzzy numbers. How could I have been so blind? Those aren't ears. They're psychic wave generators. They lure people close with their precious little faces and then BAM! Brainwashed. I figured it all out, alien scum. And once the world reads my special edition, your dreams of domination will be done for. Ha!
What a strange and oddly aggravating man. Is he a friend of yours too?
He thinks he's a friend of the people, but I don't think any people are his friends. Right, let's get out of there and find that flying object. Do you know which direction it sounds? Wait, I'm coming with you! Don't leave me alone with the brainwashing xenobunnies! And he's a coward! To boot. find it. Locate the unidentified object spotted flying over Maryland. Oh? Can... It doesn't allow me to go... I want to go to the right. Ah, there it is. And there it goes. Come on, we can't let it get away. Ah, there he is. We did it, Jude. We found the inspector. Case closed. Horrendous. Only aliens could subject a man to such a callous and physically implausible fate. Oh? So many? Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or do I see a whole field of planted Hildibrands? Maybe only one of them is... Well, what a delightful surprise to see you here. Whatever here happens to be. My, what an impressive specimen of a gentleman you are, good sir. Oh my god, they even have the same smile. The same could be said of you, my good man. Is this an extratemporaneous gentleman's club? It may be so bold as to join you, if I may be so bold as to join you. Oh god. Oh. What in the name of the occult is happening here? Where did they all come from? They're phantom Hildibrands created by the refraction of starlight through swamp gas. Imposters, you mean? Don't worry, I know just how to find the real inspector. Oh no, not the bombs. Nash you? Of course, you can't bomb the moon! Nash you, use your powers of deduction. They're all so authentic and synchronized, I honestly can't tell the difference. Well, look no further, for I am the one and only Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. The one and only? I believe that would be me, good sir. How odd, I think you will find that I am the original Hildibrand. Oh, I am more than certain that I am Hildibrand. as I am I. Could it be that we are all Hildibrand? Positively marvelous. I propose we celebrate this auspicious moment as only a mob of Mondeville men can. Oh no. Are they gonna all start posing and doing? Yeah, of course. That's not. Oh no no! What manner of waking nightmare is this? Moonwalking! Moonwalking! Fix that, aliens, please. No, that's and poop. Apologies for the confusion, my friends. I assure you that this time you stand in the presence of the inimitable Hildibrand, Helidor Maximilian Mandeville. This diminutive blue chap here is my new associate, Master Poo-Poo. Another alien species! Of course you're building a clone army to invade our star! And what we stumbled upon was a field test! I do not believe we've had a pleasure, my acceptable fellow, but I promise you that amicable Mr. Poo-Poo has no desire to wage any clone wars. Then, what's this all about? Are you telling me you weren't abducted? A simple misunderstanding. Oh, what a charming little rascal you are! An offshoot of the Mandragora family, perchance. Poo-Poo. Oh, I see. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Master Poo-Poo. Might I inquire as to our current whereabouts? I had but recently reunited with Nashu and Jude, and would greatly appreciate it if you could convey me back to my prior location. Splendid! Full speed ahead, my dear fellow! Steady on now. This is not what I had in mind. Ouch. My word, you've generated a veritable battalion of identical gentlemen. Surely the world could never safely contain so much pure Mandervillian magnificence. Could you perchance reverse the process? What? No, not like that. Mommy! Thus, I have concluded that Master Poo-Poo has no grasp of the common tongue, and his true intentions will surely peaceably remain woefully unclear. It was only through frenzied justice that I managed to direct him back here and have him clean up our Mandeville multiplicity incident. Oh. All this way to aid a comrade in distress, you say? The devotion and determination your touching story has sunk its hook into my heart. Fear not, my blue-hued friend, for I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire, have attached myself to this case like a stubborn barnacle or a kraken's behind. I swear to you, here and now, I shall scour all of creation from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens for the missing comrade that you so desperately seek. I guess he understood, and he's happy. Tell me, Jude, how is it that you're able to understand Master Poo-Poo's language? The power of echoes. Ah, you mean persistent repetition. Sounds similar to the Mandeville art of parley. You're saying you have an extrasensory ability that allows communication with aliens? How fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. Mysteries aside, I am glad indeed to once more be in the company of my faithful assistants and stalwart contemporary both. Okay, conspiracy complete. Let's proceed. The Imperfect Gentleman. So begins the case of the silent correspondent. Not to rain on your parade, but my friend who was somewhere on your star stopped sending me messages is not allowed to go on. Spent years investigating the existence of aliens, and recent experiences notwithstanding, they are not that easy to find. You don't know Inspector Hildibrand. He'll solve this case as he has solved countless others, with unerring perception and panache. Well said, Nashu. I need but relinquish conscious thought to investigate the instinct. The clues will flow to me forthwith. I bet that will work like a charm. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Lose yourself in the deductive current, Inspector. You're channeling, aren't you? Contacting a higher power to bridge the veil of mystery. Another fascinating development.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over. Thought you'd like to know that I spotted that chap you were asking about. You know, the well-muscled gentleman with tattered clothing and dazzling teeth.
You mean this gentleman? We found him too.
Well, that can't be right. I just saw him in the north of Mara Mentoran, and he ran the other way when I called out. I don't understand how he could have right before me.
I have a feeling, Mr. Bunny, sir, that what you saw was an imposter. Jude, would you mind asking Mr. Poo-Poo if he was drawing any more inspectors with him? This won't do at all. Cannot have the flawed inspector running around besmirching the Mandeville name. Mr. Poo-Poo, I must ask that we hunt down and liquidate my other self as soon as possible. Might we delay the search for your comrade until the deed is done? So begins the case of the imposter inspector.
Oh, that does sound exciting. If you don't mind me coming along, I can show you the place where I saw the imposter inspector. Ah! Poo-Poo is cute!
Spy with my little eye, no dashingly defective gentleman.
He can't have made it that far on food. We try searching the immediate area. Scan the horizon, that kind of thing.
Then I suggest we split up so we can cover more ground. Nashu, Jude and I will investigate the northwest.
Right, I'll take these other two and head northeast.
Splitting the party again! And you're leaving me with the aliens!
Oh, relax, Bright Eyes. We'll have a nice chat and I can introduce you to all those strange conspirational notions. Oh, and we can get to know our new friend here.
Let us be on our way as well. Jude in the van, if you please. Breathes beneath our feet.
Oh, look down there. They have their very own hot spring.
Mind you, Nashu, what you are observing is not a hot spring, but a natural reservoir of ceruleum. With such a rich resource to hand, it is no wonder they can afford these palatial residences.
I'm glad you're here to educate me, Inspector. I was about to take a quick soak.
the books grow big here, don't they? This hammer surely cannot be... No, just not bear thinking about it. Come along, nothing to see here. Let me check this out. Okay, there they are. What a dazzling display of stars!
Not a single cloud in sight. In fact, I've never seen the night sky so clearly.
Now that you mention it, it's been nighttime the entire time I've been here. How much longer until dawn breaks, do you think? She's gonna say the same thing, right? Okay. Hammer-struck moose. It looks like he's yawning. The hammer struck in his head's pulse effecto. He cannot be here. Why would he be here? It's a goldsmithing tool, isn't it? It does look awfully familiar. And yet completely unrelated to our case. Moving on, people, moving on. What can we unearth about it? Aha! In the sand, in the snow, or in the half-ilm of moondust, I'd recognize those fancy footprints anywhere. They're a perfect copy of mine. Our fugitive imposter must be just up ahead. We shall see. I sense a gentlemanly presence. He's close. Very close. No clones in the northeastern quadrant that we could see.
That's clever. Mr. Poo-Poo can scout for us from the air.
Aha! I found me. Why did I flee?
You seem sad, downcast, very uninspector-like.
A fraught creation, to be sure. Such negative emotions would never mar the heart of a true Mandeville man. Oh? Is that his father? No? Oh yes, it is. Okay. Definitely not Ildi. Abandoning my gentleman comrades to save myself. My pride is worse tatters than my maltreated wardrobe. That is your son. Not turn tail and run this time, no sir. Hildibrand to the rescue. Twins. How will they know who's who now? Inside the nostrils. What have they awoken? What on? I was gonna say what on Earth? What on the moon? Huh? Oh, cute! What? It's close again. Now I know I'm dreaming. That can't possibly be real.
That was a little something we were preparing to welcome the people of Etheris. I almost forgot he was still there. barrage appears to have stopped, but just look at all this junk. Please be sure to pick up your litter before you leave. The bin belongs to everyone, you know.
What is it? I only stand before you now thanks to Nashu, who stood ever vigilant at my bedside, and to Jude, who ferried my soul back from across the rift. Oh, good to know. Yes, I think it best we make the journey starwards. I'll not find Master Pooper's friend from up here unless someone packed an extremely iffy caches spyless. Anybody? No? Oh, then home it is. Pooper is so cute. He looks excited. For years I've chased after the supernatural and the inexplicable. But to encounter so much of it in such a short span of time, my mind still reels from the implications. Yet I must keep my gaze focused beyond the veil. A chance like this comes only once in a lifetime. Oh, here's Poo-Poo. Yeah, cute to know, I guess. Ah, how lovely to be back on the star of my birth. Thought I did not cherish a chat, but said something about returning here with a trusted employee. Well, with no time to further familiar pleasantries, Nashu and I must divert all our mental energies to the case of the silent correspondent. My keen inspector sense impels me to begin our search in that direction. Make haste, my companions, for justice waits for no man, not even one who is little and blue. Inspector, wait! Can't justice make an exception for me? Ha! There he goes. His channeling appears to be remarkably effective. Fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. forgive me. I seem to have been laboring under a misconception. After spending some time with the Xeno bunnies, it has become clear to me that they have not the slightest intention of evading our sword. They are no threat to us. Finally. But he is! You know of who I speak. That devious Master Poo-Poo and his diabolical devices devised solely for world domination. I shall have to investigate him further to learn the intricacies of his plan, but I require your aid, not to mention your interpretation. I'll even pay a retainer fee, so please, when the time comes, join me on my quest for the truth. Lunatic. The new weapon quest. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Radz-at-Han. Oh, there's that figure. They should have spotted him. Right? There's always trouble with the Manaville. Okay, time for a little song. For a little sing-along.